Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition video. Today, guys, we're going to be showing you how you can get UHC in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you guys are interested in playing UHC in Minecraft with all your friends, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another upload. But with that being said, guys, let's get started and let's play some UHC, which means ultra hardcore, by the way. Okay, guys, now this actually is done with an add-on. So in order to get the UHC, you are going to need an add-on. It's called the UHC Espana add-on, or Espana, I'm not too sure how you say it. It's inspirado en las temporadas 8y9. Don't know if that's the creator or what, but anyway, it is a behavior pack and it is a resource pack. So you're gonna have to download it. Link will be in the description below. If you guys are not too sure how to download add-ons and install them, we do have a video on that, link in the description below. But anyway, just make sure they're both active as they are over here. As you guys can see, they are active. Of course, you could deactivate it and then it won't work, but just make sure they are active. And you can put this on any world you want. Another thing you want to make sure, guys, is when you're in your world and you've activated your resource and behavior pack, is you want to make sure that all these options are basically on. So your caves and cliffs, holiday creative features, you don't have to worry about the creation of custom biomes or enable game test framework, but make sure the rest of them are enabled. Otherwise, it is not going to work. So just make sure all these things are enabled that we have over here. And if that is the case, you can just hop into your world and jump into it with the UHC. Alright, guys, so once you're in your world and your UHC resource and behavior packs are installed, the next thing you're going to have to do is go into your chat box and type in this command. Now you're going to have to say /function, and then you guys, once you get that, you're going to see a thing that says I don't know what, I don't know how you say that, but basically that is the function. So anyway, guys, this is actually the function you're going to need to do in order to activate your UHC and start it. So keep this in mind. It's an important command. But we're not going to get to it right yet because we actually want to show you some things first. But when we actually do want to play it, you're going to have to do this. So just remember that command for later. But firstly, guys, let's go ahead and look at some of the items this UHC add-on adds. So first... Alright, guys, so as we were saying, you do get some items with the UHC add-on. So firstly, guys, here we go. You do get yourself basically a golden head. Now this does heal up some health. Now to make this, guys, you're going to need to get yourself some gold ingots and of course a head. Now how do you get heads? Well, basically whenever you kill another player from an enemy team, you get this little thing called the head. So basically it's meant to be the other player's head, and you can craft it into a golden head which heals some good health. You also get a thing that is something similar to a reboot card. If you play games like Fortnite, you will know what this is, or I suppose even COD. Warzone basically allows you to bring back your teammates from the dead, now, which is the little reboot card right here, and the little pedestal thing, which is an obsidian. Now to make the reboot card over here, guys, you are going to need 4 pieces of blaze powder just like this, 1 block of gold surrounded by 4 diamonds just like this, which can craft yourself the abyssal crystal, and then just grab yourself a piece of obsidian just like that. Now the other items, guys, you do get are of course the super golden apple and the hyper golden apple. Now to make the super golden apple, guys, you're going to need to surround 1 golden apple surrounded by a lot of gold ingots just like you see over here, which will make the super golden apple. Now to make the hyper golden apple, which heals even more health than the super golden apple, what you're going to need is grabbing yourself 1 super golden apple and then surrounding it by gold just like we did earlier, and this will make yourself a hyper golden apple, which is basically the tip top apple. Now this one actually adds 2 hearts to your overall health, and you can consume it 10 times. So basically think of it like 20 hearts of health, which is absolutely crazy, guys, and it's definitely going to help you in your UHC. Now another thing, finally, guys, that we want to point out, well, another few things we want to point out before we get to actually starting the UHC, is you can actually see the hearts above other players' heads or names. So this basically tells you that Rex right here has 20 health, and well, he's going to be healing quite quickly, so we can't actually lower him. But if we were to lower him, you would see that the health on his little heart would drop. You can also see this by going into your settings, and you can actually see the health over here as well. So if you don't fancy looking at the disgusting face, like I mean yuck, you can actually just look at it in the settings. Now you can actually make teams by saying /tag, then you can just basically either say which player you want to add, or you could put at P, it's up to you, or all players or all entities, closest player. Let's just go with at P, just like this, and this one will just do, of course, the closest player, as you guys can see what it says there. Then you can just basically say add, and then finally you can say team 1 up to 6, so basically you can say T1, you can say T2, T3, and so on to team 6. So let's just put it to team 1, then you can just go ahead and bam, and then basically it would say added tag T1 to MKR Cinema Scooby. So obviously I was the closest person, so now I am team 1, and if we wanted to, we could make Rex the opposite team. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. We can say MKR Cinema Rex, we can say add, and then finally let's say team 2, and then bam, he will be team 2. So now we will actually be different teams. As you guys can see there, it says I am team 1 and Rex is team 2. Now basically this will allow you to, of course, cause damage to the opposite person, and as well as some other things, such as if someone is on your own team, you won't be able to hurt them, as well as you will also be able to teleport to them because they are your team, and of course vice versa for the opposite people, which is of course /function teams to do those settings. But of course guys, we don't have a teammate here, unfortunately. We only have an enemy team, so we cannot show you those options. Of course, we don't want to go too far into detail, guys. There's a lot more things to explore, but for now let's go ahead and do the function that we told you earlier that was important, which is, of course, is, guys, the main command, which is actually going to start this, which is incr. I do not know how you guys say this. Comment down below if you understand. But anyway, once you are ready and set to go with the UHC, you have all your players on, you can go ahead and say /function incr. And basically it will randomly teleport you somewhere in the world. Just takes a while to load up. Of course, you will be given some basic supplies such as a piece of bread and a boat, and of course you will load into your spawn. It will tell you the time of how long the UHC is going on for until it ends. It will also tell you the time that it has expired, so basically for how long you have been alive. Now guys, to just basically explain it a little more, basically the tempo accumulator is basically, it just shows you how long the UHC has been up. So far this UHC, this specific one we just started, has been going up for 1:20 seconds. Now at the bottom, guys, which is tempo resanta or something like that, that basically just tells you how long it is until an episode finishes. Of course, there's 6 episodes in a UHC. Now if you don't understand what that means, it's basically like when you think of YouTubers doing the UHC series, they never actually complete it all in one go. They have specific episodes where they maybe play 20 minutes, then there's an episode another day that they upload, which is the next 20 minutes, and so on until they finally get to episode 6, which is the final. And when you are in this UHC specifically and it gets to episode 6 on the right hand corner, you will be teleported to a deathmatch arena where you guys can, of course, fight the last people to become the winner of the UHC if there is anyone left. Now, guys, another thing about the UHC, you know, of course, is if you die, you do die. But when you do die, there is a little bonus something. So let's just see if we can quickly die. It shouldn't be too hard knowing my skills. And once you do die, you actually become a spectator, which allows you to spectate the other players. So this is basically spectator mode. Okay, guys, so now that we're in spectator mode and we can't really do anything, we're just going to teleport to another player so we can spectate them. So guys, we're going to teleport to the last player remaining in MKR Cinema Rex. Now, in normal standards, he basically won the UHC. But just for interest's sake, here we go. We're spectating him. Let's not question his strategy on how he's going to win the UHC. Everyone has their own game plan, I suppose. But as you guys can see, we are in the UHC. We are spectating him. We are dead, but we can still view the other player. Too bad he is going so far away that we can never actually touch him. He should probably slow down. If only we could get to his mind. Hey, look at that. He just slowed down. It's as if he could read my mind. So now, since this random player decided to randomly stop here for no specific reason and glitch out and have a fit, you can actually see that we can't punch him. We can't do nothing to him. He's got 21 health. We are basically not in the game anymore. We have no say on what happens. We are just a spectating ghost watching what the other players do. Now, guys, if for some reason you don't fancy being dead anymore, I suppose none of us actually fancy being dead, you can actually say /function undie just like that. And then it will actually bring you back to life and you will be back in the UHC, which is really darn cool. So yeah. Now, guys, of course we are back into the game and this guy is back. He is alive again. So now if he were to die, we didn't get to properly see earlier, but we just want to show you what happens when a player does die. So let's just see if this guy can quickly die somehow. So say maybe he loses the will to live and he just suddenly splats, bam, you will see that a little pedestal spawns just like this guy's, with, of course, his head, which you can then take. His items will be scattered around this pedestal too if he actually had anything. Of course, he didn't because he already died before, but basically you can break the head and the gold block, and then you can start using the stuff to make your player head and all that other cool stuff that you can use to make as we showed earlier, you can make yourself the golden head and so on, or use the golden block to make things like, you know, the reboot crystal or so on. Anyways, guys, that's about it. There's not much more to say than that. That is basically how you can play UHC in Minecraft Bedrock Edition with your friends. Choose wherever you want to team up or, you know, attack each other. It's completely up to you. But basically, this is a really fun UHC add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And of course, the download link will be in the description below if you guys so wish to play it. But anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. Hit that post notification bell. And with that, we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Ciao. Alright guys, so as we were saying, of course, you are going to be able to get some items with this.
Oh my! You can probably hear my slap on my head. It's not, huh?